fun so far. I think they just need to add like 10 times more stuff to it. But it's a really good base right now for what they have. I do think it's missing a little bit of the Sims, like lol XD humor that the Sims has. I think it could be a little quirkier for sure. To me, that's part of the joy of the Sims, but that's just what I like, you know, in the Sims and, you know, similar life simulators. But it does seem to be a good base, and I've had fun playing it today, which I think is the best sign. It's when you have fun playing it. Definitely feels early access. But hopefully, I don't know, I hope that like with the money that they get from launch, they could hire some more people, you know, make the development go a little faster now, but we'll see, you know. Didn't feel too buggy. Yeah, it's really not. I think it's more just it's missing things like animations and stuff and missing stuff to do. I really like I like this stuff. I like the goals. I like the career choose 3. That's not in The Sims. I would just like more, but that's kind of the problem with The Sims. The Sims also needs more. Always more. Needs pets, needs pools, needs, you know, vampires and witches and ghosts and needs like 18 different ways to die. But the upgrades are supposed to be coming. It's just hard to make The Sims. Apparently like 1,000 people work on The Sims, which I believe. So it's hard for an indie team to match that. But I think they've done a great job so far, and I think it's a great base. Yeah, it's like one of the hardest genres, I think, just because it needs so much, you know? Like, if you think about just the building alone, that's already, like, a complete game, you know? Like, something like House Flipper has a building simulator just as detailed as this. So it's basically, like, the build simulator is already its own game, plus then you need the character creator on top of that, and then, of course, I would say that the gameplay is the most important part, and also probably the most difficult part. Need so much. Yeah, I can imagine the development would be really complex. Think of like all the different animations that you need, you know, for everything. And then, you know, making sure your sim doesn't clip through the counter. Although I think that happens in The Sims too. I think that's just, especially when you make the cake so big. It just clips. But I had fun. I like the character creator too. I think they're cute. I like the style. But it is definitely like, they've chosen to go with a pretty like strong art style, which I think is a good thing. Games with like distinct art styles tend to age better.